activities lined up to celebrate the centenary anniversary of Nigeria kicked off in Lagos on Tuesday, 25th of February 2014, with a charity ball which took place at the Eco Hotel in Lagos. It's indeed historically appropriate that the centenary celebrations took off in Lagos to properly signpost the significant position of Lagos in the political evolution of Nigeria. Lagos, which was the capital of Nigeria until the 12th of December 1991, when the seat of the federal government officially moved to Abuja, was where Britain's Union Jack was lowered and the green-white-green flag hoisted to signify the birth of the Nigerian nation. The charity ball, which began with what the organizers called the green carpet, had in attendance Vice President Mohammed Namadi Sambo, who represented President Goodluck Jonathan, who was a special guest of honor at the event. Former Head of State General Yakubu Gowon, GCFR, who is the Chairman, Board of Trustees of the Nigerian Centenary Charities Trust and Chief Host of the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball. Others included the former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Chief Emeka Anyoko, CFR, who is the Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees, Nigerian Centenary Charity Trust, and co-host of the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball. Also in attendance at the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball were the Minister of Culture, Tourism and National Orientation, Chief Edem Duke, who is a member of the Publicity Subcommittee of the Nigerian Centenary Celebrations. The Minister of Health, Professor Onyebuchi Chukwu, and the wife of Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mrs. Unoma Ekaita Akpabio, were also in the audience. In his welcome remarks, General Yakubu Gowon, GCFR, who is the Chairman, Board of Trustees of the Nigerian Centenary Charities Trust and the Chief Host of the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball, explained that the primary objective of the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball is to complement the efforts of the federal government in addressing the challenges facing Nigeria in our public healthcare system, as a special and collective gift to Nigeria and Nigerians as the nation marks 100 years of nationhood. General Yakubu Gowon hoped that through the monetary assistance expected from well-meaning people, the health infrastructure of our country will be greatly improved.
This event today is designed to raise funds for public health care. We all deserve and desire health care facilities which ranks among the best in the world. The funds you will give will be to build national referral centers for health diseases, kidney diseases, neurosurgery, and many others. These facilities will be located within existing tertiary hospitals across the Federation.
Of course, if there was one area where Nigeria has recorded a quantum leap, especially in the contemporary history of the country, it is in the entertainment sector. Here, a lot of young, enterprising Nigerians have, through their dexterous creativity, held the entire world captive with purely homegrown Nigerian music that has put the name of Nigeria right in the forefront of global recognition. Indeed, musicians of old who set the stage and laid a solid foundation upon which our modern-day artists are building, looking back, will feel a sense of nostalgic fulfillment. At the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball, music was kept strictly in the Nigerian family, and Timida Kalo, Tiwa Savage, and Sir Shino Peters thrilled the audience with their different brands of music. A documentary that gave a more vivid and graphic detail of how the resources garnered at the charity ball will be utilized and where the hospitals will be established was aired at the event. A specially customized Centenary edition of the Monopoly game was launched by Vice President Mohammed Namadi Sambo, after which Mrs. Mimi Akinkugbe had explained to the August gathering the symbolic significance to the nation's centenary celebration of the launch of the long-cherished game of Monopoly.
This special Nigerian Centenary edition speaks eloquently and visually to our diversity and uniqueness as a nation, as it illuminates the numerous and precious heritage sites and iconic locations across our vast nation. It contains an informative commemorative booklet depicting our history over the past 100 years. Representative of the entire country, it may indeed be seen as a gift of choice that enables the recipient, both foreigners and Nigerians alike, to appreciate Nigeria's enduring beauty and enterprise, as well as its unmatched heritage sites.
In his address at the Nigerian Centenary Ball, President Goodluck Jonathan, who was represented by Vice President Mohammed Namadi Sambo, stated that to have singled out health as a major area of concern and focus in the centenary celebrations out of the many challenges the nation is grappling with signifies the importance government attaches to the sector and its urgent desire to quickly bring the situation under control. The Vice President stated that the federal government is determined to establish a robust health infrastructure across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. Already, teaching hospitals and referral centers have been established in some parts. The Vice President stated that the main aim of the Centenary Charity Ball is to be able to raise more money to augment resources of government in establishing more referral centers across the country.
So on this occasion of 100 years of our country's existence, it is with great joy and sense of historical nostalgia that I warmly welcome you all to this grand event, the Nigerian Centenary Charity Ball. The significance of this event is each in our journey so far as a nation, from the amalgamation through the colonial days, our struggles for real liberation and eventually independence. Today, it is a source of pride that we have prevailed as one people in a united, strong, and purposeful Nigeria. It is indeed ideal and appropriate that this imminent gathering of distinguished and respectable personalities shall today admit pleasantries be focusing on healthcare and how we can further exert our individual and collective resources to beneficial and exigent points of interventions. Good health for all is a fundamental objective of our transformation agenda, and in this regard, we have developed sound and robust healthcare policies and programs of reform which are aimed at providing qualitative and affordable healthcare services for our people nationwide. In line with this, we have expanded the residency training program and refresher courses for our young medical consultants to include a substantial overseas component in order to broaden their scope and keep them updated with the best and most recent method of technology. We have also doubled our efforts at funding the polio eradication program by developing a new polio eradication emergency plan with a framework for better accountability.
He thanked all those who have already donated and encouraged others to join in the worthy cause of helping to salvage the nation's health sector. The vote of thanks was given by Chief Emeka Anyoko, CFR, Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees, Nigerian Centenary Charities Trust, and co-host of the Nigerian Centenary Charity Bowl.
All over the world, every centenary celebration is an occasion of joy and of reflection. Thus, the Nigerian centenary should be both an occasion to celebrate the 100 years of the existence of our country, and also an occasion for deep reflections on how to tackle the myriad of challenges that the country faces. This dinner is the product of a reflection on one of the challenges that confront our country in the health sector. As is clear from the welcome address of the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, the hope of the Centenary Planning Committee is that this charity ball will generate proceeds that will enable a significant contribution to the stage of the health sector in our country through the establishment of at least one top-class medical facilities in each of the geopolitical zones in the country.